YouTube, welcome to the channel. This is one of many videos by your boy Sir Highsmith at the King's Barber. We're gonna tap right into this quarantine cut. Yes, I've been holding on to the video for a minute, so thank you for sliding through. This channel will focus on grooming, hair care, barbering, business, and much more. If that is something that you're interested in the slightest bit, then hit that subscribe button ASAP. We're gonna tap right into this quarantine cut. All right, so as many artists know, you need to have a clear canvas in order to, create the art that you want. So as of right now, I'm just simply debulking. I personally do not want to just go straight to the lowest guard, so I work my way down. So I start out with the 3 and the 2 guard and just work my way down. And as I'm doing it, I am combing the hair in the way that it is growing. And you want to do that because if you cut it in the opposite way that it's going, you can get a shorter length in that area, and that will look like a bald spot. And no client likes a bald spot, right? So we simply just take our time and we just debulk, and we're going down to a 1 guard and making sure that it is getting to the wavelength that we desire. All right, so now we're about to tap into this neck taper. And I go in with my Barber FXs and create that first bald guideline. For all my barbers out there, I want you guys to put in the comments, what is your favorite liner? Yes, I want to know what your favorite liner is. Mine is the Barber FXs at this moment, so please let me know in the comments. And while you're doing this, throughout the whole cut, you always want a brush or a comb just to clear your canvas as you go. I got my wall magic clip, open it all the way up, and then I do that second guideline. You need a process, you need a routine in any haircut and anything that you do, because once you do that, you will have more confidence and know what you need to do in order to make sure that this will become the best cut. And now I'm knocking out that bottom guideline. I close it all the way, and then as I move the clipper up, I open that joint all the way up until I get to that second guideline that I created earlier. And now I'm about to be fluctuating between the 1 guard and the 1.5 guard and knocking out that second guideline and debulking at the same time. The 1.5 guard is definitely my favorite guard for some reason, just because I can rely on it to make sure that that top transition all the way down to the bottom of the second guideline, it will always get me right. It always got my back. And as you see, that back taper definitely came out smooth. All right, second step. We're about to do the lineup around the ears. We're gonna do it on both sides. As you see, I'm using the corners in order to get the lineup that I'm desiring. And I'm also moving my client's ear in order to make that stuff happen. I also want to take a second just to thank Swervus, my boy Matt Diaz. He definitely came through with this fire beat, and I cannot thank him enough by providing me such heat for this video. And please show him some love by clicking the link in the bio and checking out his Spotify. He has a lot more music and he will not disappoint you guys. At my wall seniors, and I go no guard all the way open. And then I put that 1.5 guard in, and then I debulk. Similar to how I did the neck taper. Now I got that 1 guard, and now I'm knocking out that bottom line. Got it all the way closed. And then as I move up, I gradually open it. Just like I did the neck taper. Like I said, processes and systems and routine will get you the desired look every time. You gotta trust yourself, you gotta trust your process with everything that you do. All right, so I grab that half guard and I'm knocking out and doing some fine detail work and making sure that bottom transition It's real smooth. And now I'm using the corner of my blade to get all those dark spots that the rest of the blade can't get. And as you see, that side taper definitely came out better. Alright, now we're about to transition the beard into the rest of the taper. And it's the same thing that you do to the back taper and the top of the side taper. All it is you working your way down now. Alright, so what my Barber FX is, I'm starting off with the lineup in the front. And for me, I like to work on the vertical bars on each side first and then work my way to the middle. If the vertical bars are uneven, you will get a lopsided haircut. That's why in my opinion, I do it first. And then I grab that one guard one more time, all the way close to the wavelength, and I just trim the front just to make sure there's no flyaway hair, just to make sure that lineup is going to be as clean as possible. And then I start in the middle, and then work my way to each side, and then everything just pulls itself together beautifully. It works wonders. And then for the lineup, you definitely want to step back a couple of times and make sure that your lineup is as straight as possible. I can understand that the client may feel a little bit of anxiety, when you step back and look at it. But if you don't do that, then you didn't have the opportunity to see the lining from all angles. All right, then I grab my 245 shave gel and I get that straight razor and I make sure it is at a 45-degree angle, and then I execute with pure precision and I make sure that lineup is as crisp as possible. I don't care how sharp your liners are or zero gaps your liners are. You cannot get closer to the skin than a straight razor. Simple. As you see, I'm pulling the skin in all directions to make sure I'm gliding that blade right across the skin perfectly. Clean my canvas up a little bit with the cotton pad. I get under the neck. You truly got to get what the client wants. And I grab the wall seniors again and I trim his mustache down just a little bit. And then I go in with the Barber FXs and I line them up again. It's important that you always debulk anything that you're working on, because what that does, it just gets rid of the fluff, it gets rid of all the excess hair, so where you can see exactly what you're doing, everything's at one level, and then you just line it up and everything comes together beautifully like I said earlier. Then I give the client the mirror and we good, we done. And this is the cut, guys. This is the cut. I showed you guys one side of the taper, but the same thing that you do to one side, you got to do to the other. It's simple. It's basic math. I want to do a big shout out to my boy Q for allowing me to cut his hair and allowing me to film this.
Go back down like SmackDown. Man, I'm back in the game. They just fucked up. Let me get a haircut.
Again, thank you all for coming through and showing some love on the video. I truly do appreciate it. Please hit that subscribe button. Please hit that bell to check back in and get that notification of new postings. And drop anything in the comments and show me some love and let me know what you think. So again, this is Sir Highsmith at the King's Barber, and we will check back in the next video. All right, deuces.